Ever open your fall wardrobe and think, what do I even have that makes me stand out? Most of us focus on coats, sweaters, or boots and overlook the small details that can actually elevate an entire outfit. I'm Susan, a fashion expert for women over 60. Over the years, I've curated looks, hunted vintage accessories from Venice to New York, and discovered how a simple silk scarf, a pair of leather gloves, or a tiny piece of jewelry can transform an outfit from ordinary to effortlessly chic. In this video, I'm sharing 9 surprising, easy-to-do tips to make the most of your current wardrobe. These strategies will help you mix and match smartly, personalize your fall style, and create a look that's memorable without blindly following trends. Each tip comes with real-life examples and personal stories to make it easy to apply right away. Tip 1. Ankle socks elevate your shoes and fall outfits. Ankle socks aren't just for warmth. They're a simple way to make your shoes and outfits pop. Choosing the right color can instantly take your loafers or flats from basic to stylish and modern. It's a trick top stylists use to refresh old pieces without buying anything new. For example, pairing chocolate brown loafers with soft yellow ankle socks creates a subtle yet eye-catching contrast. The look ties beautifully with a camel coat or a brown leather bag, adding a touch of personality without overdoing it. Take Mary, a woman in her mid-60s. She usually sticks to black or brown loafers with jeans. When she tried ruby red ankle socks with her loafers, her outfit instantly looked fresher and more vibrant. Just a small detail, but the impact is huge. Here's the rule of thumb when picking ankle socks for harmony. Match your sock color to a piece in your outfit, like your sweater, bag, or blazer. For a pop, go for contrasting color. Think neutrals in your outfit with yellow, red, or jewel-toned socks. Ankle socks can elevate just your shoes, but patterned or jewel-toned tights take your entire fall outfit to the next level. A pair of lace tights or a rich jewel-toned color can make a midi skirt or denim skirt feel fashion-forward and polished. Small details make a big difference. Tip 2. Patterned or jewel-toned tights add a sophisticated pop. Patterned and jewel-toned tights are a simple way to make fall outfits stand out. Lace tights or tights in rich ruby, emerald, or sapphire instantly elevate neutral pieces, giving them a polished, fashion-forward look. For example, pairing a chocolate brown midi skirt with ruby lace tights adds depth and visual interest. The tights catch the eye and show attention to detail, turning a basic outfit into something memorable. Emerald tights under a tan wool skirt or sapphire lace tights with brown leather ankle boots create a chic, refined effect. Jewel-toned tights worn with patterned skirts or loafers can make an outfit feel fresh and unique, and they often draw compliments for their unexpected pop of color. When choosing patterned or jewel-toned tights, keep a few things in mind. Color coordination. Match your tights to another piece in your outfit, like a scarf, bag, or coat. Subtle patterns, small lace dot or geometric patterns add dimension without clashing. Statement layering, wear tights with skirts, dresses, or tailored shorts to make the color or pattern stand out. Patterned and jewel-toned tights prove that small details can personalize your style and make your outfit truly yours. They're a powerful way to bring color, texture, and personality to fall looks. Accessories like gloves, scarves, and vintage brooches can take this a step further, adding sophistication and individuality to any outfit. Tip 3. Mix prints. How to play with patterns. Mixing prints is one of the easiest ways to make an outfit stand out. The trick is to stick to a shared color palette while varying the size of the patterns. This keeps the look balanced and visually interesting without feeling chaotic. For example, a paisley blouse paired with a polka dot midi skirt and a small check blazer creates a playful yet polished outfit. Each pattern brings its own personality, but the coordinated colors make everything feel cohesive. Vintage and boho styles are perfect for experimenting with prints. Pairing larger patterns with smaller prints creates balance, and layering with a blazer, cardigan, or scarf can tie the patterns together seamlessly. Accessories like shoes, bags, or subtle jewelry help anchor bold combinations. Mixing prints is about confidence and creativity. Small details make daring outfits feel polished and intentional. Tip 4. Leather gloves. Small detail, big impact. Leather gloves instantly elevate any outfit. Opt for camel or jewel-toned gloves in high-quality leather for a timeless, Durable accessory that adds sophistication. One thoughtful accessory can turn a simple outfit into a polished, intentional look. Navy leather gloves paired with a chocolate brown bag and matching boots create depth and elegance. Jewel-toned gloves like emerald or sapphire add refined contrast to neutral coats, drawing attention to subtle details. Quality leather feels luxurious, lasts for years, and pairs perfectly with accessories like bags, shoes, or scarves. Leather gloves aren't just functional, they make a statement. Even a casual fall outfit becomes curated and stylish with the right pair. Small details define your look, making it appear elevated, intentional, and completely put together. Tip 5. Silk scarves add color and personality. Silk scarves are an easy way to bring color and personality to any outfit. A thin scarf can be worn over a blouse, tucked under a blazer, or layered around the neck for a polished, effortless look. The right scarf adds texture, elegance, and a subtle pop of color that can instantly transform a neutral outfit. Double looping a silk scarf around the neck and letting the ends hang creates a soft, flowing silhouette. Pairing a vibrant burgundy scarf with a cream blouse or a navy blazer elevates the look without overwhelming it. Jewel-toned scarves with neutral tones add depth and individuality, making even simple outfits stand out. Play with colors, match or contrast your scarf with other pieces to create a focal point. Experiment with knots, whether it's a single loop, double loop, or loose drape depending on your neckline. Layer scarves under blazers, cardigans, or lightweight jackets to add dimension. Silk scarves aren't just accessories, they give your outfit personality and flair. How you tie or drape a scarf communicates confidence and intentional style. Small touches like this make a fall wardrobe feel polished, elegant, and uniquely yours. Tip 6. Vintage jewelry and brooches make your outfit unique. Vintage jewelry and brooches are small pieces that make a big impact. Brooches can go on your shoulders, along your back, on a hat, or even be used to fasten a scarf. They instantly turn a simple outfit into something special. A cluster of brooches from shoulder to back creates a dramatic 360-degree effect, adding personality and artistry to a classic look. Even a single brooch on a neutral coat makes it look curated and sophisticated. Mix different shapes, sizes, and metals for depth, or cluster several brooches together for a bold statement. Attaching brooches to bags, hats, or scarves adds unexpected focal points that elevate your outfit effortlessly. Vintage pieces tell a story and reflect your personality. Small details like these take an ordinary outfit and make it look intentional, polished, and uniquely yours. Tip 7. Vintage hats add character and personality. Vintage hats instantly elevate any fall outfit. Fedoras, baker boy caps, bowler hats, and berets each bring their own unique vibe, turning simple looks into memorable ensembles. A classic bowler hat paired with a camel trench coat exudes timeless British charm, blending sophistication with subtle playfulness. Hats are one of the easiest ways to personalize your wardrobe. Pairing a wool fedora with an oversized blazer creates a casual yet polished aesthetic. A soft beret layered over a turtleneck and long coat adds a touch of Parisian flair. These details make an outfit stand out and feel intentional. Styling tips: match the hat style to your outfit's mood and silhouette. Mix textures, wool, felt, or straw depending on the season and occasion. Let the hat reflect your personal style, not just current trends. Even a neutral outfit can become a statement look with the right hat. Vintage hats are more than accessories, they are focal points that elevate an outfit and showcase personality. Tip 8. Masculine-inspired shoes, brogues, and monk straps. Masculine-inspired shoes like brogues and monk straps bring an unexpected edge when paired with feminine pieces. The contrast between structured menswear-style shoes and soft, flowing skirts or dresses adds sophistication and personality to any outfit. Leather brogues with a midi skirt, for example, strike the perfect balance between elegance and practicality, making a simple look feel intentional and stylish. These shoes are timeless. Unlike fleeting trends, a well-chosen pair of brogues or monk straps can last for years, becoming true wardrobe staples. They are incredibly versatile. You can pair them with tailored trousers, dresses, or cropped jeans to create polished, effortless outfits. Styling tips: opt for leather over suede for durability and a classic touch. Stick to versatile shades like cognac, whiskey brown, or black. Play with proportions, mix narrow or oversized masculine shoes with different skirt or pant silhouettes to create balanced, fashion-forward looks. Masculine-inspired shoes elevate your wardrobe by adding individuality and contrast, transforming ordinary outfits into thoughtful, memorable ensembles. Tip 9. Unexpected colors and sheer layers. Soft yellows, pastel pinks, and baby blues can completely transform fall outfits. These colors, usually reserved for spring and summer, create a fresh, unexpected pop against classic fall shades like camel, chocolate brown, or deep olive. Imagine pastel yellow flats paired with a rich brown coat. The contrast instantly feels deliberate and stylish. Sheer layers are another game changer. A lightweight sheer turtleneck under a dress or blouse adds texture and dimension without overwhelming the outfit. It's perfect for transitional weather, providing a delicate, feminine touch that balances heavier fall fabrics. Examples: a baby blue sheer turtleneck under a chocolate brown midi dress adds both color and depth. A pastel pink sheer blouse layered under a tweed blazer creates a layered, sophisticated look. Styling tips: don't feel limited by fall colors. Mix pastels with traditional autumn tones for a modern, polished effect. Let sheer layers peek through dresses, skirts, or tops to add visual interest and texture. Coordinate accessories, shoes, scarves, or bags, with your sheer piece to tie the outfit together. Unexpected colors and sheer layers defy seasonal rules while giving outfits a personal, refined touch. They turn everyday ensembles into polished, fashion-forward looks with subtle impact and elegance. We've covered 9 tips that can truly elevate your fall outfits. Even small details can make a big impact. Fall style isn't about following trends. It's about putting your own personal stamp on every outfit. One small, thoughtful piece can make your entire look shine. Try experimenting: unexpected colors, layering, mixing prints, vintage accessories, or masculine-inspired shoes. Take notes, save these tips, and apply them to your own wardrobe. Be sure to check out my next videos and follow me on TikTok and Instagram for even more fall styling inspiration. Fashion should be fun, expressive, and uniquely yours.